about them on the radio, the Christian radio stations, as well as I went to a natural health show earlier this year, and they were there.
So the windows in the house have been in since we moved in, so over 20 or 30 years or so. So we were looking at trying to get windows replaced, siding replaced on the home because that had never been done before. Basically just looking for a company that can help us out in that area. We had talked to one or two other companies, but we liked what we heard about Taylor Construction, as my wife said from the radio, and gave them a call pretty much.
Yes, we fixed all of the issues. We basically just had like a total makeover, remodel. Basically, we got the windows done, the siding done, the gutters done. They were true to their word that they would take care of everything, even the hidden things. Because our fireplace had issues. That was a building situation when the home was built, and Billy and his guys took care of everything that they could take care of. That was in their line of expertise.
Yeah, that was a good thing about it. Those guys actually sort of, brought to my wife's attention. Even though I travel a lot, I was gone. So those guys were nice enough to say, hey, this is what we see. This is what we think we're going to do. Made recommendations, helped her out, and pretty much followed through on what they said they would do, pretty much.
Yeah.
And we get so many comments from just neighbors, people that come visit from church, pretty much. Had comments where they didn't recognize the house. They thought they were at the wrong house.
Yeah.
So, it's really, really good.
But from day one, I think the crew that was assigned to the job, it was comforting for me to know that it was going to be the same crew doing everything. And I didn't have to get used to one crew and then somebody else and this, that, and the other. But Billy and his team just took care of everything. And that was a lot, because having I didn't realize that what we signed up to do would take as much as it did, so I mentally, they kind of helped me out. They were supportive. And the thing that helped me a whole lot, before Billy and his crew started anything on the house, they prayed.
Yep.
And that to me helped me out a whole lot. It settled me. But their integrity throughout the whole process was above board.
Billy laid the groundwork, and he talked to us. He says, look, it's going to be myself and another guy in and out your house, pretty much. The rest of the guys, they'll just be working around the perimeters, which I thought that was really good, because people have concerns about people that they don't know in their home, but he gave us that comfort pretty much, like, hey, it's going to be me and this guy. We're going to be the ones working in and out. And they took care. I mean, they really took care as they moved things around in the house. And I think with me being gone, pretty much you didn't have to do anything, but just
and even like they took care of everything. But there was one thing that they weren't able to handle. They told me what needed to happen and who I needed to get in order to get it done. And I did that. And they even said, okay, we're watching. They're doing this. That's how it needs to be done. So that helped me because my husband was out. But even they went beyond, what they were doing out here, assigned to do. And they knew what needed to be done. And they helped me to be able to say, okay, this needs to happen. That needs to happen. And they said, they're doing a good job. You're okay. So that helped me. Nothing but the best to say about them. If we ever have to do anything again, which I don't think we will, because they did such a good job.
Sometimes, with me being gone, you get a little concerned. Like, you may be taken advantage of in a situation, but I never to see that, never to get that. And I think we developed somewhat of a relationship with a short time with those guys, especially my daughter, some of the guys. So it was really good. I can't think of anything. Really.
I mean, it was just everything's good. Haven't had any problems.
Yeah.
Everything that he told us when he
Yeah.
came out to present the company and present what they could do, we were seeing,
Yeah.
what he said come
And
true.
I think at the beginning of the process with Robert, he was very patient because my wife and my daughter, in looking at the color schemes, I mean, it was like almost a whole day just doing that, and I got tired. And I looked at Robert like, yeah, you can have it, But he was very patient.
Very patient.
Even after changes were made, after he had, I think, submitted some of the items,
Yeah.
there were some phone calls made, say, hey, we want to take a look at this again in a different way. He came back out, walk through the whole process again. So very patient, very good salesperson, and just very patient. Yeah, very good. Yeah.
Yes, and we've done that. We're experiencing, like, we can tell the difference with the temp in the house, with the siding being on and with the windows, whereas we used to not be able to stand in front of our windows because of the heat, and just even opening the blinds, the heat was just so hot, we couldn't do that.
So recently, either this week or last week, like, okay, I'm just going to touch the door to see, can I tell the difference? I know what he told me during the process, but on these hot days we've been having, so I said, okay, let me just check and see. And sure enough, yeah, there's a great difference with what we had before, pretty much. Yeah.
And I could tell them, even when they started installing the windows, I'd go to the old window and compare the new window that was in, and there was like a 12-degree
And she
difference.
have a temperature
I have
gun.
a temperature gun, and
To
so I'm
measure,
like,
yeah.
let me go over here and check. Wow, big difference. So I mean, there is a big difference with the heat, and we're able to keep our air in the house. And everything that he said, we're seeing.